hits like a thunder's roar. Rubber burns and the engine soars. Rev bomb rides with a wild man's pride. The world can't keep up no matter how it tries. Rev bomb's motorbikes got a heart of steel. Wheels spinning faster than the fear we feel. Lights flash like fire in the dead of night. He's a rebel on wheels chasing freedom's light.
Morning all, bright and early on a Wednesday morning. It's just had its bolt check QCs and everything done. Reg plate is on, L plate's on, little red reflector on the number plate because the L plate covers the reflector to the rear of the bike. But we're out on this. Woohoo! It's the LXS. Now this is the different one to the Fluoro. This is known as Midnight, and doesn't that look sweet? L plate to the front of the bike, nice and sexy looking. I hate big L plates, so we drop them down a little bit. But that is it. That is the Midnight version of the LXS. The other one, known as the Fluoro, as we used to call it, is now known as Force Black. So you've got Midnight and you've got Force Black. Lexmoto logo to the bottom, and the LXS is in that matte black over the grey. Doesn't that look sweet? I like this colour. I really like this. So let's get the dash on. You've seen this all before, but start, kill, horn, indicator lights, hazards, pass light. To the back, it brings up your telltale there. Left and right telltales for the indicators come up in the top, and down here in the bottom is your engine management light, and of course your neutral light. We've already done 4.4 miles on this because we had this for the photo shoot. Last one left. Now, LSZs, LXSs, LXRs are all out of stock. We've got loads coming, but if you want one of these, don't delay. Get to your dealership and place a pre-order. Get one on deposit, because you will not get one. Once they come in, they will all be assigned to owners, because everybody that's placed a deposit will get one. If you haven't got one, you are not getting one of these, and the next batch is due out September. So you've not got that long to wait, only a month or so till the next brand comes out and the next batch comes out. But if you want one, get a pre-order deposit, and that goes for the LSZs, LXRs, LXSs, R66s. Some are available. We've got the full stock in the showroom. So we've got the Detroit, which is now known as the 66. We have the R66 Plus, which is the Michigan. And of course the R66S, which is that new one, all singing, all dancing, sport version. That looks very, very good as well. Right, where are we going? Slightly different route again. We are going to go up and have a little run up the hill, down the other side, and then we will find another route to go. But LXRs, LXS's 6-speed box, and as always, 40 to 45 mile an hour. You've got to take your time, run a new engine in. Excuse me. And I've not even had a cup of coffee yet. Rolled into the workshop 6:30 this morning. We've got everything all ready to go. Phil's in the workshop doing a gearbox flush, and I am out test riding, and it is currently 7:30 in the morning. Bright and early, because no one ever gets up at this time in the morning. You always get the rush hour traffic about 9. So out on a little test ride while it's bright and early, and avoid the traffic. While we're doing that, I happen to have a little waffle. So, what have we done this week? Well, Sunday we had a run to Emma's Cafe. Excuse me. And it was lashing it down. It was wetter than an otter's pocket out there. So, unfortunately, there was only 2 of us. It was me and Vincent, and we disappeared off to Emma's Cafe. Got up there, Stuart was there, and one of the guys on these BMW. So there was 4 of us in the cafe all day, and left there about 12 o'clock. Came back, and obviously cameras go off. and I went and had a nice little social ride on the woods. I found some lovely byways. Oh yes, I did. And had to open a few gates and done a few byways on my map that I've got for TRF, but I went off on my own. There was no one about, and it was just country lanes, dirty gravelly drives, horse poo, and I had an absolute blast on my own. Just what I needed to clear my head, and of course the roads are wet, it was raining, so there was a lot of puddles to go through, but great fun. Now this week, tomorrow night, is bike night at the Lowndes. So we shall be up in Wadden tomorrow for bike night at the Lowndes, which is going to be great fun again. Go to see Vince and everybody. But coming up, we have a lot of big rides coming up. So we've got a charity car wash for the GSX 750 guy and a Frenchie mum. That's down in London. I'm going to be posting that up on my page. So if you fancy a charity motorcycle wash, go down and get your bike cleaned and meet up with everybody. That is going to be a little bit of fun. Toxic Throttle is going to be the second Tuesday of the month, so that's coming up in August. But they are organising a run down to Clarkson's Farm. Ooh, we'll be posting that up in the next week or so. So we're off to Clarkson's Farm, and then we're going on to the, I think it's called the Farmer's Dog. So we're going to go and have a little wander on to the Farmer's Dog after we've done Diddley Squat Farm, which will be interesting, and take a packed lunch if you don't like expensive food. We'll probably go and sit outside in the marquee and have a burger or something. But that is all coming up, so keep an eye on that. That will come up on my page. We'll also mention it on the Friday night live stream. Oh, I've got a right cough this morning. It's a bit nippy out. The sun's not come up yet. Also, Bionic Bikers have got a new place up in Scotland. Yay! Neil and Lizzie have got a new place, and we'll give them a little plug on their little house that they've got and their bits that they are doing. But Neil and Lizzie, great people they are. Absolutely love them. So we'll give them a little mention as well. Also, coming up in September, we are back out on the Ride of Ides for Rosie's Rainbow Fund, the big charity that I follow. So we are going to go and have a little bit of fun and do the ride to Rosie's Rainbow Fund. Now they are looking for marshals this year because they were down on marshals last year. We need a few more marshals because the ride's got even bigger. I have offered my services as Tailgun Charlie, the worst place to be in the pack, Tailgun Charlie, and I have opted to be the tailgun. So you'll see Rev out on the ride, everyone else will be in front of me. I'm going to be the last one back, but I'm going to be tailgun on that, or I may even marshal it, I don't know. But obviously with the Tiger with all the panniers, it's probably best that I am at the back of the pack, so I shall probably end up tailgunning that. But that's another ride. Keep an eye out for that. We have a lot of stuff coming up, so if you want to follow anything, go on to Facebook and search Red Bomb, you'll find me, or follow the TikTok page, which is I think Mr. Red Bomb on there. But if you want to find all the links, the easiest way to find all the links to my social media is off my website, and that is redbomb.co.uk. Everything's on there. Go into the links, and you've got links for Instagram, TikTok, Facebook and YouTube. All of the social media links are in there as well, and there's also the email address, so if you need to contact me on an email, you can do that. Go down through the gearbox, clicks all the way down, absolutely spot on. Right, I love this bit of roundabout because we're going to see how many people cannot get the lane positioning correct. So he should be in this left lane going all the way round. He should be in that left-hand lane. I'm watching him. My God, they've actually all got it right today. Apart from the car that's just whizzed into the outside lane to come round me. So round we go. And we're heading down the A5. Once we do that, we're going to do Caldecott and we're going to go down into town probably. Oh, here we go. Not even had a cup of coffee yet this morning. A couple of good videos on YouTube. One's to follow. Todge29 is doing his Devon run. That's a good one to go and watch. I sat and watched that this morning. Haven't commented on it yet because I'm only about 3/4 of the way through, but I shall watch that when I get back home. I did manage to catch up on Beans on Toast this morning and his Banksy. So go and have a look at that one, Beans on Toast and Banksy, with Lanyard Linda, as they call them, and Leg Down Larry, and the Bus Canyons, and there's some people that wear some funny clothes in London. I think Corduroy's making a comeback. But yeah, go and watch Beans on Toast, that's quite interesting, that one. And of course, Andy GSA Tractor's crash video is up as well, so if you haven't seen Andy writing off a 28 grand BMW, go and watch that one. Wasn't his fault, but oh my god, he only just got out of that alive thanks to his skill at riding. 2,500 miles around Europe, no problem, comes back to the UK, one stupid car driver. Always the way. Keep an eye on that truck behind me, he is going down my left, that is good. And as I say, if you're on a main road, keep an eye on those mirrors, it does get a little bit, so hence why I'm position 1, position 2, make them go round me. But I'm only doing 40 mile an hour, and I've also got the option to obviously scoot to the inside should anyone get a little bit too darn near. But 500 miles, 3 months at 40 mile an hour. Once you've done that, you can up the power to 50 mile an hour, which will take you 3,000 miles, or 6 months after your first service. Then you are good to go. These things absolutely fly. They reckon these will do about 70, 72. One of the guys commented on my page and said, I've actually had my LXS on the flat, full bore, and it was revving it, but I managed to get 76. Ease it back, mate, ease it back. Take it nice and steady. Your 125 is good for 65, 70 mile an hour. The national speed limit is 70. You don't want to be going any faster unless you've got a bigger bike. But then again, we're all limited to 70 mile an hour. And of course you've got a German Autobahn where you can absolutely hammer the crap out of your bike. But as I say, Lexmoto range is really starting to get a lot better. And everyone that knocks Chinese bikes, nothing wrong with them at all. Just all down to the owner maintaining, looking after it. Even if you buy a main brand bike, Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, Kawasaki, you're still going to have to maintain it. All bikes will rot. All bikes need running in, and most 125 riders just want to rag the pants off it and get around as quick as they can. Recognise that one? I know who that is. Thought I recognised the tinted visor in the blue bike. Yeah, I didn't say who that is, but I know who it is. So, lot on this week. It is still just me and Phil in the workshop because Macaulay is still on bereavement leave. Bless him. Which means that me and Phil are pressured again for second week. If you didn't see the state of me Saturday afternoon, I was absolutely shattered. Went to bed at 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon and slept right through to 7 o'clock Sunday morning. I was totally zonked and burnt out. And I need a little bit of sleep just to catch up. Let's do the Beans on Toast. There we go, just the mirror. Oh, to get back, have a cup of coffee and a cigarette. I smoked about 2 cigarettes all day yesterday because just so busy. So, good thing about working flat out, you don't smoke as much. Hey, that's probably why I've got this cough coming back. Right, let's go off. Let's get into central Bletchley. We have 10 and a bit miles on the bike. Yay, hey, hey! Mileage done. Clicking through the gearbox, absolutely lovely. And the gearbox on these is really smooth as well. You can just literally look, just click down I tend to rev match as I come down the box. It's just I put myself in the wrong position there, but just watch that mirror. I've stuck myself right behind the van, which is what you don't want to do. I should be on the left or the right on that van. I've gone and stuck myself in exactly the wrong position, so keep an eye on that mirror. Watching what's coming in behind me, because I've still got my escape route down the outside. And matey boy in the car is giving me a nice big gap behind. Thank you very, very much. That's what I like, a car driver that leaves a decent distance between him and the bike in front. So, that is Superbike Factory. Yes, want to buy a Tut bike? Then go there. I haven't heard good reports about them recently, but each to their own. And of course over there is the famous Milton Keynes Domesday. Look at all the shops that they've got down there now. You've got New Looks, Superdrug, H&M, Marks and Spencer's, the cinema, and then you've got Nando's and all the other little shops down there. Let's go, people. Oh, look at this. I've got a sporty little Fiesta. Very nice. Not. I can't see. A lot of people love modding their cars, but I can't see the absolute point in why people do it. Absolutely no idea why people do that at all. But then again, I've gone and modded my bike with all the crash bars, so each to their own. Coming down through the box all the way down to 1, absolutely spot on, perfect. Right, we shall head down and we shall do idiot roundabout. Let's see who's going to cut us up this morning. And as always, to the outside lane, because the next one down we're going right. So position yourself, think about where you're going, and obviously if you've got your Google Maps or you've got your phone or you've got your sat nav, think about lane positioning. Right, sit myself off to the offside of the car so he can see me in the mirror. Keep an eye on that white one behind me. Asda, yes, and of course where you would not buy fuel, an Asda fuel station. Ugh. Why people go there? Oh, the fuel's cheap, yes, but it ain't going to do your car or your bike any good. If you are putting petrol in any vehicle, stick to the E5. It's a little bit more money, but it's better quality fuel. Down to the fact that it's got less ethanol. Ethanol is hygroscopic, basically attracts water, and it will not give you a decent burn for your fuel. So you get better performance out of using less ethanol in your tank. Hence E5, 5%, E10, 10%. And they're all hammering down here. It's a 40-mile-an-hour road. Match the speed of the car anyway. At least he's obeying the traffic rules. Right, we're going to do a right at this roundabout. Now, you'll notice a left straight over. That is a straight over lane, which means that you're going to be going straight down. We are going to hook into the right-hand lane, which is this one, which is basically straight over and right, and see who picks the wrong lane. No one so far. Where's the white one going? It is on my offside. He's going to come all the way round. And he's actually stayed in the right lane. My God. Yes, real drivers are out this morning. Oh God, look, weapon of choice. Weapon of choice. It's a Prius. And it's a taxi driver. Why is it every single taxi driver in Milton Keynes has a Prius? It is the proverbial taxi driver's weapon of choice. You can't go far wrong with a Prius. No. It's a bit like a hedgehog. We call them hedgehog cars. The only difference being, with a hedgehog, the pricks are on the outside. Yeah, a little joke for you. There we go. And he's actually doing 30 mile an hour. Bless him. Is he going to use an indicator when he gets to the roundabout at the top of the road? I am going right because I'm heading back to the garage, position myself offside. You know darn well he's going straight over, but no indicator. Yeah, told you. Prius. Right. Let's get back to the garage, and obviously being aware that there are cars turning, I am going to let matey boy in the car out. Give him a little flash. That is great. You can use a pass light on a motorcycle. Give him a little headlamp flash. And we're back to the garage. Greedy Italian. What a lovely little Italian restaurant that is. Right, we're back. Waffle completed. Test ride done. We have 12.2 miles on the bike. It's absolutely spot on. Through the gearbox, into first gear. Let's bring it up. Put it on the yard. Phil is in there working on his gearbox. So he's doing his gearbox flush up there with his launch machine. Let's click down, and half a click up gets you neutral. There we go. That is all done. Let's plump this one in here because I've got to get all the bikes out today. And with all the sales cars on the yard, look, that's all I've got to where I've put my bikes because they've nicked all my space with all their sales cars, rat bags. Right, test ride is completed. That is the LXS Midnight for the customer, all done and test ride completed. We'll see you on the next one. Till then, be well, ride safe, and from RB, it's a big goodbye from me.